Well, hello again, all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. John and Ellie of Georgia Beer Reviews back at you with another edition of Stout Sunday. All right. And joining me this morning, we have Mr. Robert, the Whiskey Scout. Morning, Robert.
Good morning.
We have Mr. Ronald J. Terrio down there in Louisiana, the eye of the hurricane. And good morning, Ron. All right. And, of course, Michael Kormaroff from Brooklyn is joining me, my co-host. Good morning, Michael.
Good morning, group.
Good morning.
All right, and we've already got a few people in the chat. Well, we've got Nina. She says, "Happy Sunday." And Nina, black and tan. No, it's not a porter stout, but you should drink it and watch, definitely. All right. Let's go ahead and get right into it. We'll start with Mr. Robert Hendricks over there to my right.
What I have here is Firestone Walker Chocolate Cherry Stout. I heard some feedback, kind of. Anyway, it's a limited release. It was brewed 11/4/20. I mean, canned on 11/4/20. So we're trying it about 6 months into it, roughly. And it's only 5.5% ABV. So who knows? We'll see if there's any degradation. Now, I actually found this in the back of my fridge. I forgot I had it. That happens. Because I have a lot of stuff in that stupid fridge. But anyway, and I don't know. I'll go ahead and get the pour going. And boy, it does. I got an Alex pour going out this world right now.
Wow.
It's aggressive. We'll let that settle away. We see who
All
else.
right. Well, let's go down to Louisiana and see what Mr. Ronald Terrio is drinking this morning. Is he frozen?
Hey,
Oh, there he is. All right.
so that was my fault. All right. I have Panther Cub, and I want to try the Panther Daddy one day. I bet it's like
Right. That would be a stout for sure.
yeah, it's probably like 11%, 20%. The Panther Mother, the Panther Nephew, all of them. But I don't have those right now. I have the Panther Cub, the baby. Okay. And no one puts baby in the corner, so I'm going to pour it right now. And I'll be having the time of my life. Okay, so it's dark brown. It has a khaki head, and this porter from Founders Company in Michigan is barrel aged, and it's in bourbon barrels. I don't know which bourbon barrels, but they use maple syrup and vanilla extract added to it. A malt beverage with natural flavors. So you can get malt beverage with natural flavors, or you can get an expensive malt beverage with natural flavors. And I think we can figure out which one's going to have a better taste generally. Cheers to the world of beer fans and drink.
All right. Well, let's go to Michael Kormaroff, see what he's drinking this morning.
Okay, so this morning I have a Guinness Foreign Extra Stout at 7.5%. And this is from the Diageo brands, brewed in Dublin since 1759. It's in this cute 11.2 ounce bottle, which is not as good as if it had the extra 0.8, but life is life, and we work around it. That's how they come. That's how we have to buy them. Let's see what it looks like in the glass. One second. Let me just get this off. I get a lot of these scam likely calls, it seems. Anyway, like Robert's initial effort, I do have a bit of an Alex pour. We know that foam will eventually become beer, so we're not concerned about it.
It's all good.
And John, I'll be back around when we're coming back.
All right. Well, what I've got, this is a revisit for me, although it's been a while since I've had this. This is a Dragon's Milk Bourbon Barrel Aged Stout, the original. I was looking for the peanut butter one, the miscellaneous reviewed recently. That one sounds amazing. But anyway, always a classic beer. New Holland, they're out of Michigan as well, like Founders. And 11% alcohol. I already poured it. The head died down, but it does have a little thin film, and it is black. Yeah, I hear. Okay. I don't know where that feedback was coming from. Anyway, we've got Burley Sullivan in the chat. Good morning to you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks, Nina. Yeah, Bumpy actually set that. Yeah, we got a lot of feedback. I don't know where it's coming from. Thanks, Nina. King Cobra's in the chat. Happy Sunday. Cheers, John and panel. We got Lep in the chat as well. All right. Good morning, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Let's go ahead and go back around. We'll start with Robert the Whiskey Scout and his Firestone Walker. I don't know if it'll let me drag him over. There we go.
It comes across with the excuse me. Wow. Comes across with the light roasted maltiness. There's a milk chocolate note to it. It's like a mild coffee note. It's not very strong, just a real mild coffee note. And I'm not detecting much cherry on the nose at all, actually. Just a very faint cherry, whiff of cherry on there. And that's about it. Let's jump in the palate real quick.
All right. Cheers, Robert.
Cheers.
Cheers to Kansas.
Definitely more cherry on the palate. The cherry showing up on the palate, but we're still dominated by the light roasted malts. Excuse me. I'm sorry about this. The light roasted malts are very prominent here. They're not dark. They're not a heavy, dark, rich. It's more on the light side. I didn't talk about the color, but you can sort of see through it. If you hold up to the light, there's a little red tinge to it as you can see through it. So it's not completely opaque and dark. But those roasted malts are coming through very good. I mean, they are very flavorful. They're very balanced. The cherry juice, it's more like a juice, cherry juice. It's not like candied cherries or fresh cherries. It's more like a cherry juice like you would get out of Ocean Spray or something like that. The coffee note still lingers. It still prevails. Not as much chocolate on the palate as I get on the nose. It's there, but we're pretty much seeing the palate follow the nose, but the proportions are different in how you perceive them with only the light roasted malts following through. Of course, it is a stout. We expect that, but more cherry, less chocolate on the palate, mainly. I like it, though. Mouthfeel. For 5.5%, it does bring a nice, I wouldn't call it a real heavy mouthfeel, but it is much thicker than most porters I get along this line that's got the low ABVs, or most even stouts that are low ABV. They tend to be more watery. This does contain a body to it, so it's there. I wonder if being 6 months old, if that's kind of But it's been refrigerated the entire time too. But I wonder if that's kind of
Right.
take maybe some of that cherry note in the nose and stuff, maybe kind of dialed a little bit of that back. Overall balanced. I enjoy it. Everything's mild. Everything comes across in a good, well-mannered stout. I mean, kind of like it.
Okay.
Sessionable. That would be an application word for this.
Right. Okay. Yeah, sounds good. I've had a couple of the Firestone Walker beers. Their Merlin Coconut Stout I thought was pretty good. That was a lighter, like 5.5%. So they do a pretty good job with their more sessionable, darker beers.
Yes,
So,
they do.
all
I
right.
had the same one. I don't know. See, I had to look back through my notes, see if I'd already had this, because for some reason I thought I had, but it is not in my notes anywhere. So, but I did see the coconut, the Merlin.
Right.
Coconut.
Yeah, I don't get Firestone Walker here, but I think Bumpy was the one actually that sent it to me. But it's pretty good stuff.
We get a
Okay.
few.
Well, yeah, we'll let you keep sipping on that, and we'll come back around here for your rating here in a little bit. Let's go to Mr. Ronald Terrio and his Founders Panther Cub.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for inviting me on to this.
Of course. Thanks for joining.
I don't think you're a fake. I don't think you're a fake friend. Certain verbal comments, notwithstanding. But anyway, I know everything that is said or done or thought on the internet. Anyway,
That's right. Better watch out, everybody. Ron's coming for you.
not necessarily. Now,
If you
you know
deserve
what?
it.
I just thought of something. Oh, legendary Johnny boy, Alex is not on here today.
Right. Yeah.
Let's run a trick. Let's play a trick. Call him up, however you contact him, and say, Alex, I can't host today. Could you fill in for me? And we got him. Then when he jumps on, you can say, got him.
Oh, he'd be on in a heartbeat if I messaged him and told him that. Oh, well. He's probably sleeping in. I think he was up pretty late last night, but I'm not sure.
Not Alex.
You know,
all right.
hanging out with the guys.
And y'all might not have heard, all the guys gave up drinking.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, April 1st passed already. April 1st passed already. All right, but it's really not that fantastic of an aroma. I don't mean that in like it's like substandard aroma. It's just not that bountiful of an aroma. You take a deep whiff, you're like, all right, Panther Cub, the baby, and you say, well, I guess I'm picking up a little bit of bread crust, but it's not like super aromatic. But then maybe people are going to say, well, remember back in December to January, Christmas time, you lost your sense of smell for 10 days. Maybe it never recovered. That could be a good argument, but I took a whiff of that, that Vapor Rub petroleum jelly stuff, which is like the strongest smell you could smell. And I took a whiff last night, and I'm like, well, I can smell that, because for a week, from Christmas till after January 1st, I could not smell Vapor Rub. I could take a deep inhalation, nothing. I thought, oh, that's weird. Not to mention, I couldn't taste anything either. All right. But that's the past. The flavor is rich. I don't know how many people want to drink that tastes like a maple syrup pancake. So, you know how sometimes you say to yourself, man, I want to drink a 9% strong beer that tastes like vanilla and maple syrup. In other words, it tastes like Aunt Jemima pancake syrup. But you may say that to yourself.
I'm craving some Aunt Jemima today. You never know.
We'll let that pass. I can't help that.
Ron
That's a
made
gift.
it funny.
That's a gift. But it's dark roasted. It's rich. It's kind of like three-way components. It's like the first part is the base stout. It's just like standard Founders stout, and you know that's got that bread crust thing. It's like standard of Founders has sort of like a house style. Then you got the vanilla extract, which reminds a person of K rose syrup, because if you look at the bottle of K rose syrup, it'll say corn syrup with vanilla added. Then you got the third layer, the maple syrup. But you notice I said 3. Something missing, right? What's missing?
Peanut butter.
See, this is a serious show. This is not like a comedy
You
show.
meant, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bourbon barrel. Notice I never mentioned bourbon barrel.
So you're not, yeah.
Yeah, when I said that to my friend David Garlipeed, he just went berserk. He went crazy. You know, he was like on a rampage. I was like, well, you know, it doesn't have bourbon barrel. No big deal. He's like, it says it on the bottle. It says it on the label. And he was like getting so irate and like volatile. And I said, well, you just said it was an A+. Well, no, I'm giving it a B or something. You know, he just downgraded it really fast because he said, if it says bourbon barrel, damn it. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Dang it. I was watching Ronald Sutton videos. But he said, if it says bourbon barrel on the label, it should evidence bourbon barrel. And so I said, I can't take issue with that, but I wouldn't, you know, give it a low score. I still think it's I didn't give my score yet, but I still think it's anyway, I'm enjoying it. The body's stout like porter, really. And the finish, you know, sweet, just like, it's fine.
Yeah.
Like, really fine.
I don't know. I picked up some of the bourbon barrel. It is lighter, but I thought it was there. I guess it's just, you know, you're used to those. If you're used to the Founders,
I'm just not picking it up.
Right. Well, I mean, yeah, no, that's fine. It is very subtle. I'll say that for sure. Cheers to Drew.
Look at backwards.
Backwards. What's that?
I said, and look at backwards bastard. I mean, that is like screaming bourbon barrel, you know.
Right.
To me, there's Drewski Brewski, my little drinking buddy. I mean, my reviewing buddy.
And Commerce Ozzy. Yeah. Good morning, guys. Okay. So go ahead and give the breakdown of mine here. Once again, looking at the Dragon's Milk from New Holland, 11% alcohol. There's a look at it again. As you can see, it does retain a nice little thin film of head. It's just been sitting there. The aroma with this, a lot of chocolate, a lot of roasted malt character right up front. Nice and bready. A little caramel as well. And the bourbon barrel notes are coming through with this. I mean, this is one of the cheapest bourbon barrel beers you can buy. The 4-packs, I think they range from like $15 to $17. But of course, I have a Kroger card and I can get it for $13.99 for a 4-pack. So yeah, it smells really good. You're getting a little bit of everything. The barrel notes are definitely present. It's more on the malty side. Not really getting anything that would indicate that there's hops in this. Maybe just a little bit to balance out the sweetness on it. It smells great. It doesn't smell like an 11% for sure. Definitely, it has a really pleasant aroma, not boozy at all, other than just the hint of the barrel that you're picking up on. So, ready to dive in here. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Yeah, this is good stuff.
Alex is alive.
Oh, look at you, Alex.
Yeah. Good morning, Alex. And that's right, the almighty Kroger Plus card. The deals you can get. Okay, so the palate follows the nose. Really, you're getting some nice dark chocolate notes, a little bit of caramel sweetness, a nice bready center. You're getting some nice roasty, toasty, bready notes in the middle of the sip. Not burnt, just nice dark toasted bread. There's really not a ton of bitterness, just maybe a little bit on the back end to balance it out. But this is definitely on the sweeter side, and of course, those barrel notes are coming through quite nicely. You're getting a lot of the bourbon barrel. I've heard people complain about this beer, say that they think the body is a little bit thin for a stout. I don't necessarily think that the body's thin. I will say that it's a little bit lighter. It's not as viscous, as thick as a lot of the other stouts, the higher alcohol 10+% stouts that I've had. But I don't really think that it's thin. It's just a little bit smoother and easy drinking for such a high alcohol beer.
To me,
right.
Well, never mind. You know what my complaint was. You know what I'm saying.
Well, that's what I was. Yeah, I didn't mention your name, but yeah, you're the main person that I heard that kind of complained that the body was a little bit too light or thin, I believe is how you described it. But yeah, I love this beer. I go back to it time and time again. If I'm in a bind and I need to get a good stout and I don't want to drive into Peachtree City, I can always rely on Kroger having the 4-packs of the Dragon's Milk. And of course, they have a lot of different variants. The peanut butter one is the newest one, which hopefully I'll be able to find because that one sounds amazing. But yeah, a wonderful stout. It's perfectly balanced. To me, it's not too thin. It's very smooth, easy drinking. The barrel presence is definitely there. It's a winner. So I'll keep sipping on it and come up with a number here shortly.
And John,
yes.
Do you find it strange that if you look on the Pabst Blue Ribbon website, they list Dragon's Milk as part of their portfolio? I find that very strange.
Yeah, that is strange.
And another interesting thing is that I noticed that every time Dragon's Milk is delivered to a certain grocery store, it's always on the Pabst truck. I'm just saying it's
right. But
So
there's nothing
around.
official that is strange.
Well, what I find strange is Ronald follows beer trucks around to see who's delivering what. That's strange.
No, I don't follow beer trucks around. I just happen to be in places where beer trucks deliver products.
Oh.
I'm not going to say anything. I say to myself, well, look at the Dragon's Milk right on the same palette as the Pabst, and always on the same palette as the Pabst. Just makes you wonder, but not saying nothing, but and then it's on their website as part of the portfolio, but why bring that up?
I don't know. Sounds like a conspiracy to me.
Sound like a
Commerce Aussie is
like a business arrangement to me.
Yeah. Commerce is having an Imperial Coconut Stout from Big Lake Brewing out of Holland, Michigan, 9%. That sounds awesome.
Coconut.
You had me at coconut.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we can go ahead back around. And,
John, you forgot about me.
oh, my God. I'm so
I
sorry.
was wondering. I was
treated
wondering
Michael like
if this
he
was
was
going to
hurt.
happen.
Michael, like you.
Oh my God! I skipped you
Why?
completely, didn't I? All right, let me. You know what? You get the full layout.
Oh, because he's from New York.
Okay, so anyway, we have our Guinness Foreign Extra Stout in this 11.2 ounce bottle, and as I predicted, it has settled down to a moderate beige type head, and you're getting good head retention and good lacing on the top. And I'm drinking it in my Blue Point, which is an InBev company glass.
Right.
From Long Island, from Patchogue, Long Island. Anyway, the beer is completely, you cannot see it, through it at all. Very dark brown. Maybe you can see a little like red highlight through the, in between the head and the top, but it's pretty dark brown. Let me get a nose on it for everybody. The dark roasted malts are the prominent nose you get. I guess in the background you can maybe get a little bit of chocolate and coffee, but they're more background taste, nothing directly like the dark roasted malts. I'm gonna have a sip. Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers, Michael.
Okay. It's definitely dark roasted malts as the lead taste. You do pick a little of the chocolate. It's kind of like a bittersweet kind of chocolate. And the coffee is there as well. Very full body taste. Definitely more full body taste than any of the other Guinnesses. Either the draft version or the 5.6% regular version. The mouthfeel is medium. There's a little dryness on the finish, but that makes you want to take another sip. You can tell it's very well brewed. They've been doing it for a while, so they know what they're doing when it comes to these kind of stouts. I think this is probably my favorite stout that they brew, because it does give you a little bit more substance than the other ones. The other ones are good too, but this one gives you a little bit more substance, and you can see by looking at it that the head does keep coming back, and extremely good. You want to take another sip. Very happy with it, and I'm sure I'll revisit it more in the future because I really do enjoy it. The Food Co-op usually has it, which it could be a standby. It ends up it's around $2, which isn't a bad price, $11.99 6-pack kind of thing. Keep coming back to it, and I'll come back around when we give our final scores.
Okay. Yeah, no, Guinness 4 and Extra, that's my favorite product from them. I've tried some of the limited release stuff. Even had the Bullet Bourbon Barrel Aged one a few years ago. Actually, Dave the Garlic Pete gifted me that bottle when I came down to visit you guys. And I thought that one was excellent, but I still like that 4 and Extra the best. Can't go wrong with that. Okay. So let's see. Back to the comments really quick. We've got Connor says that his stout, that Imperial Coconut Stout, tastes like a Mounds Bar. Hector actually has a question for Robert. He wants to know what you think of the Macallan 15-year aged. He just picked up a bottle.
Well, I don't think he's talking about the Fine Oak. Macallan has released, I think it's a double barrel or something like that, 15-year, and I've not had that one, so I can't comment. The Fine Oak is fine. It's fine. That's really kind of silly. The Fine Oak's okay, but
the Fine Oak is fine. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not as rich. When you drink Macallan, you expect a lot of overtly sherry notes, and it doesn't quite carry the sherry notes as heavily as the other ones do. But I've not had the new 15, and I believe that's what he's talking about. So I really couldn't comment for that.
All right. Well, since you're already talking, why don't you go ahead and tell us what you're thinking about that stout? You got a rating?
I like it. As it warms up, it stays pretty much the same. And I already had it out about 20 minutes before we even went on air, so it would warm up.
Okay.
Because it gives stouts just taste better when they're a little chilled, not cold. That's just all there's to it for me, anyway. But yeah, I'm not getting anything different, really. I mean, it's just I like it. I like, the coconut one I gave a 91. This one I'm going to give a 95 because I think it has a little more mouthfeel. It's a little more sessionable. It's a little more balanced, and I kind of enjoy this one. So this one I'm going to give a 95 to.
95. All right.
I figured out. I'm sitting here thinking about it. I bet Ronald's had the Daddy Cub because they just mixed some Natty Daddy in with that Panther Cub, and you've got Daddy Cub.
I don't know.
Ronald will do it. Ronald will do it. He's the kind of guy. Okay, I said my piece. I'm done.
Right. Maybe just put a little extra whiskey in there and call it the daddy. I don't. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Be rough. But I can see the wheels turning though. You got him thinking now.
Yeah, it don't take much.
No, I mean, I come on to hang out. I come on to hang out, trying to be nice to everybody and be friendly, and then I got people talking about I want to mix a natty daddy with Panther Cub, but that's all right. I can take it. I can take it. I mean, does it make me depressed and hurt? Yeah, of course. Does it make me want to give up beer reviews and quit all this?
No.
Naturally.
No, you enjoy chasing them trucks.
Yes. But I guess I like personal abuse and
Shut up.
I already burnt my sausage and potatoes. I left them in the broiler too long, so I get to eat burnt sausage, and I get burnt while I eat burnt sausage. I get burnt. But anyway, talking about misery on a daily basis. No, but I want to commend Michael. You skipped over him like he was never nothing to you, and he didn't take it bad. He handled it very well. He didn't offer to meet you at the George Washington Bridge and say, let's go. Everything. He understands. It's like running a switchboard, and I know how it is because I've done it so many times. So thank you, Michael, for not challenging to fight John at the George Washington Bridge.
Yes, thank you, Michael. Thank you for your patience.
I'm not saying that about anybody in particular, just a general statement that may or may not apply to anybody. All right.
Right.
And you can reference Jeremy Vincent's for further information. Anyway, this beer is great. It could use the bourbon beer, tell you the truth. So it suits me. I mean, my friend David can give it an F- if he wants. I don't care what he scores. I'm scoring it a. It's really savory. It's chocolatey. It has a lot of intricate flavors. Hold on, y'all talked about coconut. Can you give me 8 seconds?
Sure. I think we can swing that.
8 to 10.
All right, time.
1003, 1004, 1000.
I didn't actually hear his rating. He was. Did he say?
Okay, 8 seconds is up. Move on.
So here is a coconut covered donut, mini donut, which I think will pair well with the Panther Cup.
Is that a Little Debbie or a Hostess?
Wow.
Don't talk with your mouth.
Might be a minute.
It's from Walmart. I like it. I like it. It works. So just goes to show you, Panther Cup with a coconut donut is a good combo. Thank you, Burley.
Ron, you froze when you gave your actual number. So could you give it again? Could you give your score again?
I never gave a number. I was too busy doing all the antics.
So it wasn't a freeze. It was a stride. Okay, we got it.
Yeah, I didn't freeze up. I just didn't give the number. 97.
That's fair.
You act like you're ashamed. You say that so low. 97.
I'm not ashamed. It's just that I'm thinking about my friend, and I got to see him at the baseball. I'll see him at the baseball game later. He's probably monitoring the video.
Who, Alex?
David.
I don't think Alex is going to go to a baseball game in Louisiana today, but
You never know. He might get on a plane. Might.
I probably won't. No, but David will monitor video. David will monitor the videos, and then I'll have to deal with the feedback.
Oh, well, he'll get over it. He's a big boy.
Yeah. All right, so got a 95 and a 97 so far. Let's go back to Michael. Skip over here this time, buddy.
Before I give my score, the only one of the 4 beers today that I have never had is the one that Robert is having. I've had some from the Firestone Walker series. I've had the coconut one, which I did like as well, but I've never had that exact one. I would try it for sure if I saw it. I find the John's beer, it doesn't have the punch that some of the other bourbon barrels have, but it does have a really nice smoothness to it. And I'll admit it's not full bodied like some of the other bourbon barrel aged stouts are, but it's certainly a very positive, excellent bourbon barrel stout. And at the price, it's even better. That's big plus for it. I've had the Panther Cub, and I'm more in the school with John. I get subtle, the bourbon, but it's definitely not the lead taste. It's way in the background. It's there, but it's
and actually, really quick, I think that's what they were going for because it's a porter and not a stout. They didn't want to overdo it with the barrel notes. But I mean, that's just me. I don't know. But I definitely picked up some subtle barrel notes on it.
Now, as far as the Guinness goes, like I said before, this is my favorite Guinness. And I think I generally give the Guinness Extra like a 94. This one I'm going to give a 95. So it is a little bit better, a little bit stronger. And I guess they've been brewing these beers since 1759, so they know what they're doing. I still have not had any of the beers brewed in Baltimore yet. And it just shows you that the distribution here on those beers is not good.
That's terrible.
I haven't seen them. They have to be around. I'll be honest. I don't go to every supermarket. I don't go to every place. I'm generally buying my beer from the food co-op. I do go to local supermarkets, and they've never had any of the items. Now, Baltimore's not that far from me, 4.5 hour drive, so you'd think we would get distribution on some of it. And I'm sure if I looked around, New York is pretty big. You probably could find it. But from what the people are talking about, the stuff they brew there, though, there's really no reason for me to seek their stuff out. It's just average. Nothing. The stuff brewed in Baltimore, people talk about it. It's not much better than average. So why should you seek it out? That's how I feel about it anyway.
Not to get off subject, but Dragon's Milk, I've had that, John, and I have not ever had it on here. I've had the Dragon's Milk White I've reviewed on here. But, and I got the rum barrel aged one over there. I've drank one.
Rum barrel aged Dragon's Milk?
Yeah, when you were giving your review, he showed it. You weren't looking. Yeah. He'll show it again to you.
Yeah, he showed it. Had like a brown band around it.
Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
No.
I can't get it. It's 12.5%. It won't focus.
Holy cow. No, I have not seen that one.
But anyway, it's a rum barrel aged stout with chocolate, hazelnut, and toasted coconut. The one I had was really good, so I've got 3 more to go. So I need to.
That sounds amazing. I've had some of the reserve series, but yeah, I haven't seen that one. I've had the what was the one? There's a couple that are higher alcohol than the 11 that I've had. But I can't think of them right now. I know I reviewed some of them, but yeah, I have not had that one.
I was surprised it was still on the shelf. I bought this probably in November, and the bottle date is 1/13/20. But I bought it at a store I don't never usually go to. It's pretty rare.
Oh wow! So it's over a year.
Yeah,
it's been sitting over a year.
12.5%. It's not going to be an issue.
Oh no, I know. If anything, it'd probably be a little better with age. Yeah. But wow.
Okay. The other one I had, I really liked. I just haven't. But I need to do, I guess, buy a regular 4-pack of the original and do that on here. I've had it, just never have. I don't have a score, nothing, so I don't really.
Yeah.
Work from. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
No, you're good. It's just the four of us. It's we're doing good on time, so no big deal. I'm the only one that hasn't given a rating actually, so I will do that now. Yeah, it's interesting. You know, as you go through all the times, or as I go through in my mind all the times that I've had this, whether it's my solo review, reviewing it on Stout Sunday, my rating seems to change all the time. But I think that's just because I keep expanding my, you know, all the different bourbon barrel aged stouts that I've had. You know, I keep increasing my, you know, my log as far as all the different products that I get to try. And this one, it's always going to be in that A range for me. But I think the first time I had it, I gave it a 98. I was really blown away by it, and I really do love it. But it's, you know, I still don't think it's thin body, but it's not quite as complex and in your face as some of the world class barrel aged stouts that I've had. Not to take anything away from this beer, but I'm going to go with a 96 today. I think, you know, it's not on the world class level, but it's an excellent beer, and it would be a good one for somebody that's just kind of getting into bourbon barrel aged stouts because it's not too strong. It's a little bit lighter bodied. The 11% is very well masked. It's not super boozy. It's a little smoother maybe because it doesn't have that heavy, thick, you know, viscous quality that you get with a lot of these, that motor oil quality that you get with some of these beers. So I think it would be a great barrel aged stout for somebody that's really not used to all of that. It'd be a good one to try. But yeah, it's still a most excellent beer. So yeah, 96. I'm gonna go with that today. I think that's fair. Really quick, I want to go back to the comments. Burley says he loves the Dragon's Milk. Yeah, it's a, you know, a classic in my opinion as far as the barrel aged stuff is concerned. I'll keep going back to it. Nina says hazelnut is tasty. Yeah, I'd love to try that. The hazelnut coconut combo.
That
sounds
nasty,
really good.
not tasty, nasty.
Oh, now. Oh, okay. Well, no, it's not nasty, Nina. You're wrong. She said she'd rather eat rancid acorns. Come on. And Burley says Fiero Rocher. Oh, that is good stuff.
That's good stuff. Yes,
I do love that. Okay, so it is that time of the show. Let me go ahead and post this up for anybody that's just tuning in. There's all our ratings. It's that time of the show where we go around. If anybody has any shout outs, anything interesting in the beer world they want to talk about, any exciting stuff coming up on their channel, now would be the time to do that. Robert, you got anything? I know Ron's going to go get some stuff as he walked out. Robert, you got anything?
I just got to remember to bring my glass with me when I go do tastings. I forgot that yesterday, so I haven't done anything on my channel in about a month. But my daughter got married. I've had all kinds of stuff happen. So, and I may not be here next week because I keep getting a well that keeps getting slid. So it's supposed to start the 27th. So we shall see. It's been supposed to start it since the 7th of this month, and it still hasn't.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Well, congratulations to you and your family, your daughter get married. That's a big deal. I saw the little video. I guess it was Facebook where you were walking her down. That was You clean up nice, Robert. You clean up nice.
My wife made me get it. I had to go to a professional barber.
I didn't see that on Facebook.
Or maybe I thought it was on Facebook, or maybe
it was on one
Instagram.
On Facebook, one on Instagram. I put one on each.
Okay. All right. So I know Ron Terrio's just trying to show us some stuff. He's I know he's got some stuff that he got the other day. Got a little sneak peek when I was watching his 99 Bananas video. So
99 Long Island iced tea.
Or 99. 99. Yeah, 99 brand Long Island iced tea. Yeah. Sorry, I'm just not on my A game. I'm not on my A game this morning. I'm skipping Michael. I'm screwing up names. It's just that.
That's all right. You're on your C game.
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that wedding. I didn't see the wedding thing. I would have definitely commented. So I don't want you to think I was ignoring it. For whatever strange reason, I didn't see it. It is weird. Anyway, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
That's very good. And the reason I kept getting up is because I was eating the 2 more of those coconut covered donuts.
Oh, okay. Wow. 3 of them. Wow.
Well, I mean, they're mini donuts. You know, those like Little Debbie type.
Yeah, no, I know. No, I just thought you had
They
massive.
paired very well. They paired very well with the porter. Now, you are observant. So, yes, I did get this from David yesterday.
Oh, okay. Hey, I love that stuff.
It's not bad.
I love Tabasco. I'm a sucker for hot sauce, so I thought it was just amazing. But
Yeah, that's not bad. It's weird. It's just
it's weird, but yeah,
together, but it's not bad.
Yeah, it's kind of an oddball product like the Southern Comfort Tabasco. It's kind of different. But he said, "Here's your belated birthday gift." I said, "Okay." And he gave me another belated birthday gift. I said, "He said I got it." Then he tells me, "I got a deal on it at International Market." I said, "I know. I saw it over there."
Ooh. Wow, then that's named after you. Hold on. Let me just present you. Sorry.
Flavored vodka.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. That ought to be interesting.
I'd be afraid of that.
I've had moonshine. That was
What
pretty
proof
good.
is that? What was the proof on that? I couldn't read it,
man.
Jay.
Jay, what's the proof on the Naked Jay?
Yeah, I heard him. 60 proof.
Okay, because it looked like it had a 1 in front of that. I was getting ready to say, "Whoa."
Yeah, Robert, you got to be patient. Jay's from the South. You know they talk a little slower down there. Give him a minute.
I didn't find that to be the case.
Yeah. He's from Southern Louisiana. You got to give him a little extra time to respond.
That's not from
See,
me.
that we're stupid. And we
I know. I'm sorry. I can't help it. This guy just draws out the. I don't know. He's bad influence.
Smart ass.
Yeah.
I bring the smart ass to the surface.
But this is from Sazerac, the Sazerac company. And never in my entire life have I ever said to myself, "Oh, golly, I would love to drink a vodka flavored with pickle juice." But for some reason, David thought this would be a good idea to give this to me. So I said, "Oh, yay." When he gave it to me yesterday, I was like, "Oh, yay. All right." All right. So anyway, there's that. Then Tuesday morning on Dawn Busters, this is going to be an interesting one because this morning was a blowout, I thought. To me, I thought it was a mismatch. We got Dewar's White Label. It's okay. Versus Chivas Mitsunara, which is going to destroy Dewar's White Label, I'm afraid. But the funny thing was that this morning, Dewar's beat up on Chivas Regal 12. Chivas Regal 12 got its clock cleaned. And I thought to myself, ha, 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 just goes to show you. But anyway, Multi-Monday, find a common beer. I haven't got one yet.
I think the only one
I'm
I
buying a
can.
six-pack.
Anchor's probably the only one I can get. I don't know any
California
others.
beer. Steam beer.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not buying a six-pack. I don't even like California common beers too much. I'm not buying a six-pack.
I do like the Anchor. The Anchor.
Look for a single in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. But all these other shabby substitutes. Nah. Oh, Wednesday night is review any Terrapin beer, which shockingly most people cannot get. I thought everybody could get Terrapin, so I say,
Well, of course I can. I'm in Georgia. Yeah, they're out of Athens. Although now they're Molson Coors, so the distribution has greatly increased since their buyout. But yeah, we get all their stuff
not
here.
as much as you might think.
Yeah. Really quick, before I ask Michael, I want to go to the comments so I don't get too. There's a lot of comments here. Nina's still talking crap about hazelnut. Says they can't give it away. They got to hide it and stuff. Vanessa Kitty is in the chat. She made it. Congratulations, Vanessa. You're part of an elite group of people. Now you consider yourself lucky. Thanks for tuning in. She loves her dragon's milk, which is what I'm drinking, by the way, Vanessa. She is having a grilled cheese with aged cheddar and a dragon's milk stout. I think either that or she just made that random comment. I think she's having that now. Let's see. Vanessa says, "Feed the hazelnuts to the squirrels." Yeah, everybody's hating on hazelnuts this morning. I don't know.
I like them.
I love hazelnuts. So yeah. I don't know what all this hazelnut hate is about. Vanessa says, "You remember the MREs with the tiny bottles of Tabasco?" Robert might. I don't know. I bought
that was after when I was in. We didn't get no tiny bottles of Tabasco, but that kind of ages me a little bit there.
Yeah. So Vanessa says, "Yum, pickle flavored vodka." So you know what? I'm starting to think David just has a sick sense of humor, and he knew that if he bought Ron that bottle, that he would be doing all kinds of videos and taste challenges, and he's going to get a kick out of that. Let's see. Burley says 6 reviews of Anchor tomorrow night confirmed. You might be right, because a lot of people, that's not a very popular style. There's not a lot of variety when it comes to those types of beers. And let's see. Wow, Commerce made a big haul. He bought KBS, Guinness Extra Stout, Founders, 4 Giants. I haven't heard of that one. Bell's Amber Ale. Lagunitas Super Plus.
That's a good one.
The 4 Giants. I've not heard of that. Okay, they're kind of talking to each other a little bit. Oh, Commerce got more. Here's the rest of Commerce's beer haul: Keystone Ice Natural Ice and Dark Horse Belgian Amber.
That's probably good.
Okay, and then Chatio's in the chat now. Wow, everybody's just waking up. That's what it is. They were hanging out and partying too hard last night, and they're just now waking up to stop by Panda Club. Okay, or Panda Cup. Oh, okay. I think he's being. I think he's talking about the Panther Club. He's just being a wise guy. I don't know. I can't ever tell with Chatio. Anyway, okay. All right. One more comment, since this is a question to Robert. She wants to know what rations you were issued.
Yeah, we was given MREs, but we didn't get nothing like. I never got Tabasco sauces in them or nothing like that. It was pretty simple, straightforward. The one you wanted to avoid was chicken a la king, because about every 10th to 15th ration, it seemed like somebody got ptomaine food poisoning out of that one. Otherwise, they was all pretty edible. I always went. I was very picky back then, so all I ever got was the dried pork and dried beef patty, and I'd trade everybody for them because nobody liked them because you had to rehydrate them, and I didn't care because it was just simple and it never made me sick. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, when you got a fancy name like that for a MRE, it's probably not. It's I don't know. It's like they're trying to hide the. Anyway, okay. So
she says they were in the early '80s rations, but they weren't in what we was issued. I never was issued one with Tabasco in it. We got peanut butter and jelly and a few other things, but we never seen Tabasco. Now I was over in Germany, so I don't know if that made the difference, but I never seen any Tabasco in it.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't gone to Michael yet. Michael, do you have anything to share or any
I have a
beer
couple of
tastings?
comments.
Or?
I have a couple of
Yeah.
comments to make. Hazelnut is all right with me as long as you don't give me any mango. I don't care, and that's it. And I noticed that Dogfish Head now has a mango product. I'm not going to even try it.
Oh, come
Well,
on.
I wouldn't recommend it to you. If it's obviously got a lot of mango in it. That picture that Ronnie S posted on the beer chat, it looks like straight mango juice.
So to me, it's going to have too much mango, so I'm not bothering. And if somebody wants to give me one, I will take it. I'm not buying it. I just decided it's not worth whatever.
I don't know that.
Now, as far as other things going on, tonight is After Dark Beers with Bumpy at 8:00, which I don't participate in, but I've seen the review, watched it after, and it's usually pretty well done. And Tuesday is Beer and Cheese Tuesday with Beer Man. I've been on that before. I do not have a Terrapin product yet for Wednesday and have not seen Terrapin here. So I probably will end up going on Eric's, show on Wednesday. Unless I see one, but it's just not something that I'm finding here. So with the fact that they've been bought doesn't seem to have increased their distribution. So I don't know what the story is. John, I think you can get one though.
I can get Terrapin. I can get every Terrapin product that is made. I can get, including the barrel aged stuff and the Imperial barrel aged Moo-Hoos and all of that. The raspberry truffle, which I've reviewed all of that on my channel. Yeah, I get all the good Terrapin stuff. So as long as I'm off work in time and I get home in time, which I would have joined last week because I had a Heineken, but I couldn't with work.
Ready for the nostalgia moment of the week.
But I will definitely, yeah. Oh,
yeah.
I don't think they make this anymore.
I went to go buy some the other day, and they had
so what year is that? That's a 2018, right?
It's a 2018. Yeah. And John, that shows how much restraint I have. I got this at remember that Stout Fest? I still have it. I haven't opened it. I don't know how many years I'll wait to open it, but this has the Mountie is off the horse. Some of the other years, the Mountie is on the horse.
I think 2016 was the last year that the Mountie was on there. Then 2017 to 2019, it was that label that you've got there.
So it's 11.6%.
I think 2017 was the last year that it was on it.
Or 2016, 2017. Maybe it was 2017. Yeah.
So this was their straight maple barrel aged stout with chocolate and coffee. They have since it's been discontinued, have their other series, and we know because Alex owns he has all the backup.
He has the rights to the Mackinac fudge.
I don't know how he's got like a continuing flow of founder stuff where he'll come on the show and go, "Oh, little Mackinac fudge. I have a couple of cases in the back room. Go back and get some out." Or some KBS. I mean, it's like he's got a continuous flow, and it's great to have connections. I know he's paying for it, but he still has access, which is great. I can't get a KBS here anymore. They're all off the shelf. There's no more here.
Look at this. He's still got a CBS in the fridge as well. He's
ready. I told you.
Oh, Alex!
Alex, when it comes to founders, he's a big founder supporter. He always has a bunch of them. They're certainly a good product. Mm-hmm. You know my woe story because the cult won't carry it anymore. So I can't get singles. So I have to buy at least a 4-pack. I've bought 4-packs before. It's not like I won't, but I try to buy singles so my stock of beers doesn't get too high, build up. Sometimes Audrey will come down, she'll open the refrigerator and she'll say, "Hey, what's you got all this beer here?" I drink it. It's just, sometimes,
Okay, grab you one, honey.
The reason they took the Mountie off the horses because the government of Canada told founders they didn't feel comfortable with the Mountie on the horse on a beer bottle because they thought people would think that the Canadian Royal Mounted Police was endorsing CBS.
Oh God. Wow, I could see some That makes
Jay, do you remember with the breakfast stout that some states made them take the baby off their label because they thought the baby might be drinking the stout? I mean, it's brilliant that people get excited about all this menial stuff.
Right. They said it encouraged babies drinking beer. And Founders was stupid, right? You know.
right. Yeah, I know. Vanessa loves her New Holland. She's big Dragon's Milk. Yeah, a keg of Dragon's Milk. That'd be really good.
I've never had it on draft. I've never had it on draft.
Yeah.
I'd love to have that on draft.
Really good. It's really good. It would go from a 96 to a 98 or 99 on tap. I mean, it's so good. I actually had the raspberry hibiscus, one of the reserve series that they did a couple years ago. I had that on draft at Taco Mac a couple years ago, and it was out of this world. So yeah, Vanessa. Yeah, my God, everything's got to be PC nowadays. So God forbid there's a baby on a beer label. Eating cereal, by the way, not drinking the beer, but that's fine. Whatever. Let's just be all,
PC.
I'm just gonna shut up. Okay. So
John,
let's see.
John, do you have any shout outs? John, do you have any shout outs?
Well, Stout Sunday, of course, every Sunday, 10:30 Eastern. Thanks to Rontario and Alex for filling in for me pretty much for the last month or so. Things have been crazy. I've been out of town. I've been busy at work. I've been a lot of stuff. So I really appreciate it. It's just nice that people still want to do it, even if I'm not around. So that's always nice. Let's see. One other thing I was going to say was, Michael, you were mentioning the Beer and Cheese Tuesday, and then, of course, you've got Ron's show on Wednesday. You got Wildcard Wednesday. Brandon and Trish, a lot of times, will do the Thirsty Thursday. Then you got Food Friday. You got After Dark Beers tonight. I mean, it's cool that our beer community has grown so much that there's pretty much, there's no excuse for night. If you're a craft beer guy and you want to drink a beer, but different nights don't, certain days don't work for you, there's literally something every night of the week. And I think it's pretty cool how when I first got on YouTube, it was like, there was maybe one show a week, maybe two, every now and then. But now it's literally, you can get as involved as you want, because there's literally something every night of the week to do if you're into this kind of thing, which is pretty cool. But yeah, Commerce says he hasn't tried the Four Giants. Yeah, I haven't seen it. Apparently it's What'd you say?
You said every night of the week, don't forget. You said every night of the week, don't forget Sunday mornings and
Sunday mornings, yeah. We'll just say every day. Every day, every night. Yeah.
Yeah, Four Giants. They got that at Mathern's. That stuff's dynamite, man. That's a great IPA,
yeah,
old West Coast style.
9.2. Oh, well, maybe I wouldn't like it quite as much. Although it is Founders, I'd probably love it. And after one or two, 9.2%, you stop caring, right? It'd be good either way.
Right.
I still got that Dogfish head I got.
Right.
I still got 120-minute Dogfish head in the fridge. Seen that?
Oh yeah, we did a duo. We did a duo, didn't we?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay. Well, guys, we've been going over an hour. That last 20 minutes just flew by. I had a good time hanging out with you guys today. We'll go ahead and wrap it up. Want to thank everybody in the chat. We had a great chat. A lot of late people coming in the chat, which makes me think that you guys were up way too late and being all rowdy last night. But I appreciate you guys stopping by. As always, thanks to my illustrious panel, Robert the Whiskey Scout, Ronald J. Terrio, the Eye of the Hurricane, a.k.a. Louisiana Beer Reviews, and the one, the only, Michael Komaroff from Brooklyn, the Stout King, who has finished his beer. I have also finished mine. And, yeah, and I think we've all finished our beers at this point. Yep, it's gone. All right. So thanks, everybody, for tuning in. Hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Enjoy your family, your friends, your whatever it is that you got going on today. It's really nice here in Georgia. Hopefully you guys can get out and be productive. And we will see you all on the next one. Until then, cheers, everybody.